Welcome to another episode of Wagerchasers. We managed to make it through week 7 in the NFL. You know what else today is?
What?
It's Christmas Eve for the NBA.
Hey.
NBA starts tomorrow, you bitch.
Can't wait.
Welcome to week 7 into the NFL. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I'm sure for the people who have been betting or joining in on the Discord, I mean, if you've been following my bets, my G, we are in shambles. Man, I am sorry we are in shambles.
I've been getting cooked. I had to take a couple of days off, bro. I had to get my shit together. Whatever I bet, just fade me. Period, point back.
I'm like I'm not at the fading point, but I ain't like parlays have not been hitting.
Right.
But straight bets, I've been like, I mean, I had a decent day yesterday, 5 out of 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Just you know.
I put in one parlay yesterday, and it got cooked because of somebody on some passing yard. Oh, freaking Mahomes didn't throw one. No, not Mahomes. Your boy
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy didn't throw one touchdown pass.
No.
I needed him to throw one.
He scored both of them.
Yeah. No, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, somebody actually made a parlay. They put $25 for him to be the scorer. Won like $5,000, $4,000
for 2 touchdowns or 1 touchdown.
2.
Jesus.
Crazy work.
That's crazy work, bro.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about the Niners and the Chiefs like everyone else is. But I hope you guys had a good week. Welcome to the show. Our show today is just to recap week 7 along with a couple of sports news that's happening and what we will be anticipating up on coming this week. But I feel like Chizo last week. Let's get started.
Let's get started, baby.
Man, can we go up the recap for last week, baby? These are the upsets of the motherfucking week, sir.
First of all, how are you saying that the Packers is upset over the Texans?
These were considered the upsets of the week. These are not this isn't my list.
Well,
okay,
this is
the NFL's list.
Whoever made this list needs their ass whooped, because how the Packers, who are going to win the Super Bowl,
these are the upsets based on
at home. How was that an upset?
They were not favored.
Like I said, the Packers going to win the Super Bowl. I don't give a shit who wrote this, who favored, who not favored. They winning the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
They played at home.
They're not winning the Super Bowl.
And they won.
They're not winning the Super Bowl.
I keep telling y'all they're going to win the Super Bowl. They played at home and they freaking won. That's not upset. So scratch that off the list right now.
Well, let's go to the top of the list. Denver Broncos beat the hell out of the Saints on Thursday. Not to say that the Saints were going to be were that much. It was like, I think it was like it was a pick 'em. I mean, it was like maybe a point and a half that the books were offering, but the Broncos ended up blowing them out of the water on Thursday. I mean, Alvin Kamara couldn't find the ball. If someone smacked him with it, so I think he ended with like 10 yards, like 6 carries, 10 yards. It was insane.
Yeah, something crazy like that for sure.
But the Broncos' defense is what really made the defining factor of them actually winning, and I mean, took complete control of the game. Payback, or not payback, but I don't know. Wouldn't say revenge game from the coach. What's his name? Peyton.
Peyton. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway, so that was the first. Second, we're gonna go to the second one.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton. Yeah.
Sean Payton. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Then we go on to yesterday. The Texans getting upsetted by the Packers. They were
stop saying upset, bro. I don't.
They were favored. I mean, it was also I think a 2.5 point spread here.
Right.
I mean, I think that just because everyone's really high on the Texans and based on their record, they were only 4-1 at the time.
For sure.
They're dominating their division. They've played really well, but because
then the sorriest division in football.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. But they had played some decent teams and they beat them. But with injuries,
we could put our grandmothers together and put them in that division, and they'll win a couple games. Get the fuck out of here.
Anyway, this was probably Stroud's worst game ever since he's been in the NFL. I think he only threw for like less than 100 yards.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So that's unusual. If he would have put up 200, then I think this might have been a different story. And they only lost by 2.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I mean, lot to say here. I think that while everyone's kind of highlighting that CJ Stroud has the worst game he's ever had in the NFL, and that the defense didn't do what they were supposed to do on the Texans side, we got to give credit to the Green Bay Packers. I mean, Jordan Love was doing this thing. Josh Jacobs woke up. He
did.
Josh Jacobs, I mean, he hit over almost 80 yards rushing. He finally had his receiving touchdown. I think he was the running back that had the most receptions without getting a touchdown in the league. I think it was like 200 or something like that.
Crazy like that. 200 receptions, no touchdown.
Yeah, so now he finally got one, so that was cool.
Yeah.
I think
way overdue.
Yeah, for sure. So congratulations to the Packers. They're now 5-2, and
Headed to the Super Bowl.
They're
As long as they can avoid the 49ers, they'll be in the Super Bowl this year.
I would say a few teams. I would say the Niners,
You bitch. That's it.
the Vikings.
They can beat the Vikings. They can beat or they can beat the Lions.
I don't think they can beat the Vikings yet.
They can.
I'm not there yet with them. But let's move on. Let's move on to the next
They
game.
beat the shit out the Vikings every year.
All right.
Right or wrong.